To graduation and on to other endeavors, they've accomplished a tremendous amount. You know, they're conference champions, Western Division champions, numerous individual awards. They've represented this institution extremely well, fought through adversity, and no matter how hard this is, they've accomplished a lot.
Offense just was never able to get it going. What was the biggest problem?
We just couldn't sustain any consistency. The opportunity at first downs really were taken for granted, and until which time we weren't getting them, and then the calls became much more difficult.
As you know, there will be a ton of second guessing tomorrow, tonight. Many people calling for Jarrett Lee in the stands. What was the reason behind not putting him in tonight?
Well, we felt like with Jordan Jefferson's feet and ability to move, get out of the rush, that it was fair that he finish.
Coach, but you guys go undefeated in the SEC, win the SEC championship. What will you take out of this year?
Well, certainly a lot was accomplished. It was a tremendously strong year for in any regard. The back end, boy, we wanted to finish this one. There'll be a little bit more resolve and want, and it's hard to finish a season that was so successful like this way.
Appreciate your time. Brent?
Aaron, thank you very much. Meanwhile, for Dont'a Hightower, little piece of history here tonight as the Crimson Tide rolls on and captures another national championship. AP, our coaches poll now since 1936. One of those two polls, that is 9 national championships. And that takes a lead on the likes of Notre Dame, Oklahoma, USC. Alabama certainly reigns as #1 here tonight. Herbie, what are your final thoughts on this one?
Well, obviously, everybody's going to remember this game 10 or 20 years from now. And remember that great defense. I mean, they came out, set the tone early, took away LSU's ability to run the football, and then they put Jordan Jefferson in some obvious passing downs. The offensive line of LSU didn't help out in any way at all. But I think the one thing I'll really appreciate is A.J. McCarron and the way he really asserted himself early, play calling by Jim McElwain. And I think it put McCarron into a flow early, got his confidence established. He finishes 23 of 34. So as Nick Saban said, just a great team effort, offense, defense, special team, one penalty. And it was as dominating a performance as I've ever seen in college football.
Even though they're going to lose some great players off that defense to the National Football League, will they come back #1 next summer?
Well, you are going to lose, Trent Richardson possibly too if he just declares and gets ready for the NFL.